All right, guys, let's continue our conversation with a topic that's near and dear to the hearts of both marketers and CFOs, mergers and acquisitions.
Oh, that's great.
Big one in the news this week, the Smuckers company has bought Hostess.
Yeah, huge deal, huge deal. They bought it for $5.4 billion. Now, that's a big deal under any circumstances, but I find it to be an especially interesting deal because 10 years ago, Hostess went bankrupt. Shut down operations for the time being, got bought out of bankruptcy by an investor group for 1/30th of what they're selling it for now. 10 years later.
It's a happy CFO somewhere.
There's a very happy CFO and some happy investors too.
That's right. They're going to go out and they're going to really do it up, put some Twinkies on a tray and have at it. It's an interesting deal because when you think about mergers from a brand perspective, the things I think about are customer compatibility, category compatibility, and company compatibility. Smucker is, of course, famous for their jams and jellies. They also own a peanut butter brand, and most people don't know it, but they are the largest provider of coffee in grocery stores. They are behind brands that you know, like the Dunkin' Donuts brand and several other brands of coffee at a grocery level, which I guess goes well.
All right, bring this back to Twinkies now.
I guess it goes well with a Twinkie or a ho-ho
or ding dong or whatever those other.
Whatever it is. Now, the price is shockingly high for a category that I think we all thought was shrinking due to people feeling like we ought to be a little bit more healthy and not eat that crap. But after they acquired that business, they really cleaned it up, improved the operations, reduced the cost to operate, expanded the marketplace, and built some loyalty with their employees. And I think that made it look like a good opportunity for Smucker. So I'm giving it a thumbs up because I think it is compatible with customers, right? These are customers who shop at grocery for simple conveniences, simple indulgences. It's compatible at a retail level because they're both serving Kroger and Safeway and the same people. So the ultimate retail customer is the same, and they have very similar cultures within those organizations.
Very interesting. Like T-minus how long until we see jam-filled Twinkies?
Can't be long.
Right? So it's actually, the product compatibility is amazing. The synergy that happens between these companies in terms of product compatibility is great. They've already got the distribution nailed down, like you said. They've got the same retail customers. Their sales force can deal with this. Their distribution channels can deal with this. And when you put these two products together, the possibilities for expansion open up pretty wide.
Yeah, from a distribution perspective, and I don't know if they can do this, operationally, just put more stuff on the same truck.
Yeah, right.
Have one salesperson sell more stuff. The same SKUs, just operationally. And then kind of all the combined overhead, back office from the CFO perspective. How do you manage it more efficiently? I take offense to all that crap. Twinkies are good, man. Twinkies are good.
They're not
Twinkies
bad.
are good, guys.
I want the Twinkie with the jam and the strawberry jam Twinkie. It's got to be coming. I'm looking for having it. I might have a couple Folgers with it. But one question I have, because we talked when we were talking about how a CFO looks at branding, and we talked about risk mitigation, not just opportunity enhancement. I've got to believe there's a little of that in this too. Matt, you work with Mondelez, and they are one of many growing entities that are gobbling up a lot of territory in that same kind of consumer grocery space. I wonder if part of this is a need to get bigger so that they don't get gobbled up themselves.
Yeah, I think maybe. It's probably a consideration in any merger. Things consolidate, people buy before they get bought and things like that. But I think one of the things I learned in that business, in the CPG business, is the power of distribution and retail. And when you have that kind of compatibility, that kind of synergy between the distribution and the retail customers that you have with Hostess and Smuckers, it knocks down a big obstacle to doing this. You look at that against, like you said, the company cultures are similar, the customers are similar, and now the product compatibility works. It's checking a lot of boxes. Right there.
Seems like a good deal.
Seems like a good deal. So anyway, cheers to the folks at Smuckers and Hostess. All the best to you all. Send a case of jelly-filled Twinkies
We want
to Fahrenheit and Brand Federation when they come out.